Kingon, can you tell us what other interventions are there to assist SMMEs?
Well, I think they would say they're probably not enough. And that is an ongoing challenge, which one of the participants today has highlighted with regards to the financial literacy of the SMME sector, and many people facing challenges in not knowing what tax is about and what their obligations are, leading them to fail or to build up a debt, just by way of example. So in the last year, obviously, we've been faced with the COVID, and all of us have faced those challenges. We've had a number of incentives specifically for the smaller segment, and that has been the deferral of employees' tax, in other words, the deferral of payment thereof, of 35% of it. We also allowed for a deferral of income tax, being the provisional tax part of it. There was also a payment holiday provided by government for skills development levy. But I think what is far more important, Shamisa, is the whole issue of providing it in a way that's easier for people to access the services. So in the COVID relief granted last year, a lot of development went into try and make it easier for people to engage with SARS in order to get the right information, whether that's by the website or through our service areas, such as the contact center. But very importantly, if they wish to engage, can they do it electronically? And there are about 30 systems were developed in the last year to enable people to engage with us electronically without having to come in, without having the challenge of taking time out from your small business to come to us. Are we there yet? No, most definitely not. If we look at VAT registration, the Commissioner indicated that company registration is fully automated, and in fact, the tax reference number is provided back in minutes. The VAT registration process is still quite long. And if there's one thing that I know SMMEs often complain about, is that the period taken for VAT registration and pay-as-you-earn registration is a long time. And we continue to focus, how do we improve that? But on the other side, as Dr. Raboni highlighted earlier, one of our processes is to make it hard for the naughty as such, for the people who are non-compliant. That is a significant risk to our organization. How do we do it in a way that expedites the legitimate trader, but disincentivizes those who are seeking to scheme the system and abuse the system? The Commissioner highlighted earlier some of the areas which he would like to see developments. And one thing that the Commissioner Fola has been highlighting is the use of XBRL data, that there would only be one submission of data to government, that SARS could piggyback on that and get data from the one submission that is made to government. Now that is work in progress, but we are working towards that, and we hope in time we can get to that point. And then lastly, I'd like to just cover the issue of the burden of compliance, and that has to do with delays in VAT refunds, long audits that take for a long period. Specifically in the company regime, we have what we call an IT14 SD, and I don't want to bore the people here, but it's a form that has to be completed to reconcile your finances when you are subject to an audit. And SARS is putting in steps that we will remove that obstacle, and we hope within the next year, we'll see a significant reduction in the audit turnaround time for small business, and thereby facilitating trade. That's what we're about, and we'll continue to do so. But we're not there yet, but it's work in progress. Thank you very much.